My wife abandoned me during our expensive fertility treatments. Years later, her wealthy father left me the inheritance instead of her. So, now my ex is dragging me to court. My wife abandoned me while we were on fertility treatment. That's right. I still tear up thinking about how did I even survive that phase. I got married to my wife in my mid-20s. We were high school buddies. She was pursuing law while I graduated in doctoring. I started earning while she was still in college. Right from then, I was helping her financially. I was the one who paid for our dates and her overpriced gadgets. Though she was well off, her dad was clear that she was not going to pay a penny beyond her college tuition, rent, and food. Eva, my loser wife, used to call her dad a miser, but after getting to know her dad, I realized she was using the right technique to raise her callous daughter. But by then it was too late, and I had already showered my earnings on keeping her happy. Eva was the only child of her parents. She naturally assumed that her dad's business was going to be hers. She didn't take college seriously and dropped out of law school to join her father's business. That's when we got married. She thought since it was her father's business, she would just lounge at the office and enjoy the fruit of her father's hard work. Her father tried to instill seriousness in her and teach her business lessons, but Eva was not ready to learn. She wanted the money to be served on a platter, but her dad got no chills. After enduring her for 2 years, he threw her out of the company and said she could join it only after working for 5 years in other companies. I hated her dad for doing this because we were planning to have a child, but her firing delayed our plan. Back then I used to believe whatever Eva fed me. She used to paint a picture that she was right while her dad was a miser and tough. In retrospect, I think her dad was right all this while and I was dumb to believe her blindly. After a lot of struggle and some firings, Eva got a stable job. We started planning for a baby. That's when the real problem began. Months after months went, but we got no luck in seeing the 2 lines on the pregnancy test. After trying naturally for more than 2 years, our doctor suggested we go for ICSI. It was a draining process, in all ways, physically, mentally, and of course financially. Our medical bills were already over the roof in 2 years and then on top of that, opting for an ICSI was yet another challenge. We were certain of having at least one child. I should say I was adamant about having a child. Eva was not passionate like me, but didn't deny having a child. She did what she had to do to conceive. When the doctor explained the process of ICSI, its success rate, and medical bills, Eva flipped out. It is quite natural for anyone to flip out given the money you have to put in and the poor success rate. I said I wanted to have a child even if that meant emptying all my savings. Eva said I was on my own in this because she's not liking her job and would quit any time. She said though she's gonna support me in this, but she's okay even if we don't have a child. I was so blind to become a father that I didn't see any of the red flags. Thankfully, my career was going well amidst all the medical troubles in my life. You can now check if there is a part 2 by clicking share and more.